Hi, my name is Sean, and I'll be running through my Cine Village Assignment 1. So the default admin that's seated is the username is just admin and the password is just 1234, which will lead you to a dashboard that shows the total active movies, the number of screenings today, and the upcoming screenings. On the nav bar, there is a logout function which will log the user out, and any route with a /admins at the front is protected by middleware that will not allow access if not logged in. Starting with the movies page, there are current totals, active movies and inactive movies. And now I'll be demonstrating how to create a movie. So the various information will be displayed under active movies, and now I'll demonstrate how we can edit a movie. There is a movie name validation when creating or editing a movie, so you cannot actually have a movie name that existed already or a movie code that already exists. And we are free to edit the other fields, so I'll be editing the picture now, and yeah, as you can see, it's updated. And if we edit it to be inactive movie, then it will be shown under the inactive movies. And for deleting the movie, you can just do so as such and it will be deleted. Moving on to halls, we have active halls and maintenance halls. So here's how you create a hall. You can just fill in the fields as such. And yeah, it creates a new hall. And now editing the hall, I'll just demonstrate how we can edit the wheelchair seats. So you can just put the letter and the number, and after you update the hall, it will change the wheelchair seats. There is also validation, such that you cannot create a hall name that already exists. And we can edit the other fields as well. Not sure if you can see the drop down bar, but there is a drop down bar. And yeah, after that we'll update the hall. And you can see that it's under maintenance. So if you want to delete a hall, just press the delete button and yeah, it will be deleted. Now for screening, you can just create a screening as such. And we are able to filter based on upcoming, past, and all screenings that have been present. There is a buffer time of 20 minutes for like cleanup and stuff, so you add 20 minutes to the movie duration and that is the total time for the screening. Now I'll be demonstrating the logic for the overlapping of screenings. So the first screening is ending at 2:40. So we will try to create a screening that starts before 2:40, and as you can see, is not able to. So a screening is only allowed to be created right when it ends. So at 2:40 you are allowed to make a new screening. Yeah, 2:40 a.m. For editing, this is how you edit. So you can just edit any field and then just press update screening and it will show a successfully updated message. And to delete is just as such, and yeah, the record is deleted. Now that we have two screenings, it will be reflected on the dashboard as two upcoming screenings, and for the day itself it has one screening. Now is the admin management. This is an additional feature just to create a new admin so it's easier. So we can test this by just putting the username as TA and the password as TA. So now I create admin and you log out. If you enter the same username and password, it will let you in. Now for further validation, if you have a screening, so you have Avengers Endgame Hall 1 screenings, and if you edit the hall to make it under maintenance, it automatically causes the screenings to be cancelled. So now that there are no screenings that require Avengers Endgame, we are able to delete it. Now we can create a new screening to test out whether we are able to delete a movie if we have a future screening for it. So as such, it's currently scheduled for Dune, and if we go to movies and we try to delete, it shows an error message. And this also works for the halls that I didn't demonstrate. Yeah. After a screening is done, if you go to past, the status will be marked as completed. And that's it for today. Thank you.